My name is Candy. I was born in Newark. I grew up in Hillside.
My name is Valerie Allen, better known as Minister Valerie, Gospel of Jesus Christ. Praise be to God.
Hi, I'm Robin Franklin. I was born in Paterson, New Jersey, to a single mom.
My name is Victoria. I was born in Newark, raised in Irvington and Newark, New Jersey.
Now, I was born to two young teenagers, ages 14 and 15. They never got married.
I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. Went to Avon Avenue Elementary School.
At the age of 2, I went to the doctor and received an immunization shot. And later on, a week later maybe, I had a seizure. I was allergic to whatever was in the shot that caused me to have a seizure, and that's where everything began. I was already walking, I was already talking.
I can remember my mother got married, although she was very, very young, probably 18 or 19. I remember seeing her be abused by her husband. Then I remember just hearing stories of my grandmother being abused.
So we were sitting on the couch and we were talking, and then the next thing you know, I had this boom. And when I went down, I grabbed my face and I went down. And when I came up, my face was full of blood.
First and foremost, you're terrified.
After everything happened with me having a seizure and basically being brain dead, I stopped talking, I stopped walking. I had to learn everything straight from brand new.
I remember being at my boyfriend's house, and his sister always gave parties. She would do cocaine. So I remember the first time he beat me up because I wouldn't try it, and I was crying and I was crying and I said, I can't do this. My mother, I'm going to act funny, my mother's going to know. Lo and behold, I was threatened and I was beat until I tried it.
He had ran up the street. It was summer, so the windows were down, and he had punched me in the face. And when he punched me in my face, I believe it was, he might have scratched me with a ring, so it was a scratch, and when my face swelled up, it looked like there was a long gash on the side of my cheek.
Second thing, you want to scream, such as I wanted to do, but at the moment you want to open up your mouth and scream and let someone know what's happening, you're threatened.
I remember when I was about 10 or 11, and I was in the living room with my mom and my sister, my older sister, and we were talking about, how she felt when she was pregnant with us. And when she got to me, she told me that she was sad when she was pregnant. And she didn't want me here. Why am I here? Why, God, did you create me and nobody wants me here?
And stop the tape for a minute.
And I can remember just being bloody, just literally being bloody. And as soon as the police looked at me, they just put her in handcuffs.
I watched this, I witnessed this, and hit my mother upside her head. And all I saw thereafter, her head moved and blood just come running down her face.
To this day, she always tells me I look like my father. And then at that, she says my father is ugly. And if I look like my father, so she's basically calling me ugly because I look like my father.
Where was my father? Where was my mother? Why don't somebody come in and stop this madness?
You can't change your past, but you can let go and start a new future.
The good news is keep God first. Call on him, and he'll hear you.
There's hope. You don't have to believe what everyone tells you just because you have some type of disability.
Just through it all, the circumstances and situation, I wouldn't be here today. This is why I praise God to the intensity that I do.